If I do get adopted, I'd like to get adopted local because I want to visit my grandmother. Now, she just had a stroke. That's why she can't take care of me. She means a lot. She means basically my whole life.
It's sad because you want a kid to connect to an adult and know that that child has a forever home, and knowing that that adult's going to be there for him forever.
Can I have a hug?
Sure.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud to know you.
I love hugs.
You love hugs?
Yeah.
Okay, how about another one?
Yay!
Well, that cute little kid is the little boy I met years ago named Cameron, and there are hundreds, unfortunately, like him who are waiting to be adopted. If you're thinking about adding to your family, there may be an option you haven't yet considered, and Mariah Fink is here. She's with Adoption Alliance. It's good to have you this morning.
Thank you so much.
It's interesting when we put the faces to the kids, that's when it becomes real, Mariah.
Definitely.
Tell us a little bit about what Adoption Alliance does for people to connect them with families.
Of course. We are a domestic infant adoption agency. Been around for 25 years. In fact, this is our 25th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Very
Yeah.
proud
It's
of
important
that.
work. It really
yes,
is.
definitely. We provide nationwide services to adoptive and birth parents.
Yeah.
Yes, and so we work with currently pregnant women, connect them with an adoptive family of their choosing after they've viewed some of the profiles, and we facilitate that match process.
I love this so much because every now and then we'll hear a story in the news about a birth mother who felt helpless and left her child on the doorstep of a fire station or what. This really gives them a warm environment in which to do this the right way.
Yes, this is a very, very preventative, so that they don't end up in, a foster care system, or they don't end up being a child or a youth without a family. We prevent that from happening by working with currently pregnant women who choose to place their children for adoption, and they do it out of this selflessness of
Absolutely.
their heart.
I want to talk about the options that you have for families who are thinking about adoption, because people tend to think there's just one way to go about this, and there are actually more than one way.
Yes, we have 3 different types of adoption. We have open adoption, we have semi-open adoption, and we have closed adoption.
Can you briefly tell us what each of those
Sure, of course. Well, semi-open is our most popular. Basically, it means that the birth mom and the adoptive parents will exchange photos and just updates of the child's life.
And there will be a relationship, as it were.
Yeah,
somewhat?
but we kind of
Facilitate.
act as the
Gotcha.
liaison, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
We facilitate that. So any pictures or updates that the adoptive parents send through, they send to us, and then we in turn send that to the birth mom.
Okay.
So that's semi-open. Open, it's exactly what it means. It's completely open, so the birth mom will have that contact with the adoptive parents, with her child.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So there is more of a relationship there.
Definitely.
And then the other that you speak of
closed.
is closed,
Yes.
which means
There's no contact.
Yeah.
And that used to be a more popular option back in the day. That definitely isn't the case anymore, I would say.
Yeah. What you really want people to do is to contact your agency and learn more about these processes. Yes, because there are families so desperately need it.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. What do you think has been the most rewarding part of offering a service like this? Is it the connections that are made, or just the dialogue between potential families and birth mothers, as it were, who feel like they're at their wits' end? What's been the most rewarding?
I would definitely say that it's the connections that are made, and knowing that when that child is born, they're going to have a home. They're going to have a permanent, forever home with loving parents that are just dying to have a child of their own.
And we do want to point out, yes, we do want to point out that November is National Adoption Awareness Month, and National Adoption Awareness Day is November 22nd.
Yes.
I love that it's right before we give thanks for so many things.
Yes.
Is it not perfect? Well, if you are interested in something you've heard today, the Adoption Alliance, they can be reached at 349-3991, or here's a toll-free number, 800-626-4324. That is the phone number. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. Well, coming up, we are going back in the day. This was a story that made me feel like a cop on a cold-blooded case. You will not believe these stories I did as a reporter. It's just ridiculous. Some of them. We'll be right back.